Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy burstzgyt back here, and today I'm back with another video regarding Marvel's Avengers and the Spider-Man DLC. Now, this particular video, I'm just kind of be going over, not even going over, I'm kind of just giving my thoughts on the whole cosmetics thing with Spider-Man, right? But to pose the question first before I really get into the topic, what kind of Spider-Man suit do you really want to see in the game? And what are you hoping out of these 40 available suits day one that you'll be able to purchase from the marketplace or find in his challenge card? And also, remember that his challenge card is going to cost $2,000 to unlock, because there's a free version you can do, and then there's locked content or locked earnable cosmetics, items, whatever, in there as well that are going to cost you 2,000 credits. So what kind of stuff do you want to see in there? Let me know. Nameplates, takedowns, whatever. What do you want to see? But anyways, to get into this topic, so basically, as you know, if you've seen me on Twitter or just general ranting sessions, you know how much I really care about cosmetics in Marvel's Avengers. A lot of people do. While it may not be the most important thing, because the game kind of suffers from content drought sometimes, or the loop kind of just gets boring for people, or characters aren't really long lasting for a lot of people, cosmetics are there. Cosmetics are meant to also play into the fantasy of the hero you play. You know what I mean? It's a Marvel game. It's a fantasy game. I don't, the game, whatever they do, it needs to play into that fantasy. It's a fantasized world with these superheroes in this city with all these different crazy things going on, villains attacking and all that shit, right? So when you play as a hero, and let's take Iron Man for example, and let's just talk about comic. I'm not into the whole MCU suits coming in the game often, because I just feel like it's a cop-out. It makes money, but it's a cop-out, let's be honest. It's easy way for them to just put out stuff and get instant praise for it, when they could be doing more stuff like Capwolf or other comic book suits that are generally going to get more praise. That's just my opinion, though, but I'll go more into that. So, you're playing this game, and you've got these characters, and let's say you're playing Spider-Man, right? You've seen some of his suits. You've got the Bugle Boy. Some people like that, to be honest. It's an original / classic vintage type suit, right? And of course, there are going to be some recolors with it that are probably going to look pretty decent, because this is like a modern outfit, kind of, you know what I mean? And he can have different styles to it. That makes sense. Whereas you have something like, I don't know, Captain America with these weird styles that he traditionally just probably doesn't wear, and they don't look all good, you know what I mean? And whereas they could be really going more into comic suits that a lot of people have asked for, or reworking some, to be honest, because not all of them look good. I'll tell you that right now, not all of them look good. But it's definitely something that I think they need to take a deep dive into at some point. But yeah, you got all these suits, and you just wow, they don't look that enticing to wear or buy. That's where the problem falls, right? And if what I'm reading from IGN's article is true, that they've taken care in curating and designing these outfits, then I hope that they continue that up, because they struggle a little bit to kind of put good stuff out there in the marketplace that isn't just MCU stuff all the time. They've had a good few ones that they've put out, but it's not always the best. And quite frankly, if they put a symbiote suit in there and their instant thing is to go and just put a whole bunch of different recolors in there, like fucking red, purple, blue, and it's just a different overlay or whatever, and it's not even anything super crazy, and I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? I think that there's room for them to be able to do some really creative and interesting things that are comic book related, that aren't always MCU, and I just want to see them kind of do that. So this might still be a rant in a way, to be honest with you, but I just kind of want to put that out there, that I think that if they're really going to say that if IGN's really saying that, I'm not sure how much I believe them on it yet, because it's IGN, but I have to see day one, or I have to see some more suits revealed. You know what I mean? They've done some pretty decent ones with the ones they have revealed, like Spider-Man Noir, the classic, Mark 1, as well as, I would say the Iconic looks good, but that's an original suit, right? So yeah, we'll have to see, but I hope that the cosmetics team at Crystal Dynamics continues to try to make some, really good suits that are from somewhere in the 80 years of Marvel history, and not really focus on getting MCU suits out there that often. But I don't know whose decision that is up to. I just think that it's kind of a cop-out to keep doing MCU suits as often as they are when clearly you are a Marvel game and it's based on comic book characters. Play into that. Play into that, please. You could put a creative expression on different things, but I think you should focus that creative expression on your own original stuff. Not always trying to take different avenues with other characters, suits from different comic plots or whatever that have existed for a long time. You know what I mean? Just put it out there, make it good, and everybody will be happy. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I think I'm going to close this video off because I don't want to keep it too long. This might have turned into a rant for some people, but if you agree with me, just let me know down in the comments or drop a like or something. Honestly, I just really want them to do this character some justice with this cosmetics, because other characters kind of fall short in that department. And I know you agree with me on that, because you can go check the marketplace right now. What will you see most of? Recolors or original suits, right? Exactly. Anyways, yeah, it's another week. I hope we get some more Spider-Man content, regardless where it comes from, if it's Marvel's Avengers or No Way Home or whatever. It's a good time to be a Spider-Man fan, honestly. So with that, I'm gonna sign off. It's pretty early here. It's like 3 a.m. So I'm gonna head to bed. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this like info dump that IGN kind of just unloaded about an hour or two ago. So early. I don't know why so early, but yeah, I appreciate them doing that, because now we have a pretty good bounty full of information: swinging, web zipping, takedowns, combat, web shots, all that stuff. And yeah, I'm assuming that we're gonna get maybe a couple more suit reveals or something this week, or emotes or something. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.